Good evening and welcome to the Rosemount Middle School for tonight's South Suburban Conference between the Rosemount Irish and the Burnsville Blaze. My name is Tom Rucci, and I'm here with my esteemed colleague, Mr. Scott Man Warren.
Thank you, Tom. Welcome. In a great December night on a Friday night. Expect a really nice crowd here.
Yeah, we're pretty excited. You know, we're both really excited for you tonight because tonight you're going to have a front row seat to witness an athletic excellence, high level of sportsmanship, and a wonderful display of teamwork. That sounds like something Scott wrote. Listen, we're
AI, buddy.
Got my buddy here, Scott Man Warren. Like I said, he's with me all night tonight. My name is Tom Rucci. We're going to see the ups and downs of competition, and ultimately the hard work and high level of effort will be on display for everyone to see tonight. It should be a lot of fun, and we're really excited about this. And Scott, I think we have some key athletes we want to watch tonight, right?
Yeah, absolutely, Tom. As all the athletes are back in the training or in the locker rooms here as we begin, a few athletes here to watch tonight as our first home meet for the Rosemount Irish against the Burnsville Blaze. Mackenzie Schroeder is always one to watch. The sophomore. This is that year when he should start to make a bigger breakout season for us in the Rosemount Irish. Zach Van Warren, the senior diver, looks to continue some momentum early in the season here. And then lastly, some of our younger swimmers, athletes here. Jace Hansen is somebody, 8th grader. He was here last year.
Right. And it'll be exciting to see him throughout the season. Now, I understand he's not here tonight.
Oh, he is
because,
not?
No, he's ill, but he is watching from home, and we want to wish him a get well soon. We are thinking about you, and we'll be excited to see you come back.
Hey, Tom, I appreciate all that pre-work that you did.
Yeah, well, hey,
and so
that's why I'm here.
On top of that, we'll watch his brother Nolan.
Yeah, Nolan is definitely here.
Nolan Hansen, the senior captain for Rosemount, looks to have a really good night here tonight as we're just momentarily waiting to begin. So Mackenzie Schroeder, and you could throw Wes Knapp in there. He's another strong swimmer,
good swimmer.
for Rosemount. And we look to watch Mackenzie, Nolan, Zach, and Jace when he is healthy. So
we have 6 seniors this year on our team, and we're going to be spotlighting those throughout the season. So we'll be having that coming up at our next home meet, so you don't want to miss that. Also tonight, we want to talk a little bit about our teams that are here and our coaching staff. So for the Rosemount Irish, our head coach is Jake Kemna. The assistant coaches are Emily Gabriel and John Hokkinen. Sorry. Now, John's new, I understand,
he is
right?
a new coach, yep.
Our diving coach is Dan Monahan, and our strength and conditioning coach is Dr. Tim Conboy.
And so for Burnsville, we have the head coach, Ben Mauser. He brings in the Blaze here as the Rosemount's going to be coming out of the locker room momentarily. And Tom, maybe we'll come back to that as we'll come back to the coaches here.
Sure, and you can see them on your screen there too. All right, let's see the team come out. There's the boys right there. We got a pretty good crowd here tonight at the Rosemount Middle School swimming pool. Right on time, we've got the Rosemount Irish boys on deck, getting a great round of applause. A lot of excitement in the room tonight. Once again, we're live from Rosemount Middle School. So our in-pool announcer, Mike Tongas, is making his opening remarks. While we've got a second, I'm going to go back real quick to the coaches. For the Burnsville coaches, we've got head coach Ben Mauser. Assistant coaches are Crix Schoenwill, Daniel Rojas, Carden Hare, and the diving coach is Kylie Sieben, who also does the girls, the Rosemount Irish girls as well. Pretty exciting. So those are your coaches for tonight.
As Mike's going through his opening announcements here, be sure to give us a little shout-out, chat. Let us know where you're watching or listening in from. We always like to see that. Use that chat function. And just as important, right, Tom, we want you to like our screen. We want to see if we can get to double digits here tonight on our liking our page here in our broadcast.
Well, that would be nice. While we're waiting, I'm going to quickly just put our sponsors up on the screen here for us.
Yep.
We want to thank our sponsors for the 2025-2026 season. Our Irish distance sponsors, I'll get the words out of my mouth. First State Bank of Rosemount, we want to thank them for their support, as well as the Chafin Vet Living Pet Care Service.
Yep, right in Apple Valley there.
Yeah, that's great. All right, folks, we are going to turn it over now at this point
to our national anthem here. Katie Rucci is going to be performing our national anthem.
Great job.
Great job by Katie. Good thing she got her mom's talent.
Yeah, better than mine, right? All right, we're going to get started here in just a moment. That was my daughter, Katie Rucci, singing our national anthem. And she was also a member of the 2025 girls swim and dive team. And she was a senior. All right, we got a couple of shout-outs here we want to get up on the screen. Our first one here is from Cal Chafin's grandma watching from Texas, wishing them good luck this evening. Our second is from Pat Frishy.
Yep. My eyes are bad, Tom.
You guys can see it. Go Irish. You know, I got those same exact sentiments. Go Irish. It's going to be a good night.
Yeah, continue with those shout-outs and those likes. We love it. We'll be here all season for all the 4 home meets for the Rosemount Irish. Here as we are getting ready here, Mike Tongas is going to get us started here. So we will begin here momentarily. And so we have Mike's bringing out the Chuck-a-Duck. I know that they've been going here before the whole event started.
So they're going to do the Chuck-a-Duck before the event starts?
Sorry, they've been selling them.
Oh, selling them, right? Yeah, I was a little confused there for a second.
Yeah, sorry, Tom. That our maiden voyage this season for this season.
So tonight we're going to get started here, as always, with the 200-yard medley relay. And we're going to have a junior varsity heat as well as a varsity heat. So we'll get that started here in just a few minutes. Teams are getting set here, it looks like. There we go.
Rosemount will have 2 Rosemount teams here. We're going to be starting off here with Joshua McCall in lane number 2 and Ryan Slingerger in lane number 4. And they're off here on the backstroke leg.
So as you heard there, in lane number 2 for Rosemount is Joshua McCall. In lane number 4, also for Rosemount, is Ryan Slinger.
Yep, you got it. Next up here for Rosemount that's going to be getting in the water. In lane number 2 will be Anthony Moore. And lane number 4 will be Winston Larson. Lane 4 is in the lead here. Start with on the breaststroke.
So you will see some of these heats tonight, some of these events will not have junior varsity swimmers from Burnsville, and some will. So you'll see kind of a trade-off back and forth. But right now, this is one that is just Rosemount.
Coming up next here in lane number 4 will be Mason Breeden. And then Ash Beagle. And lane number 2 will be Mason Breeden. So Ash Beagle for the butterfly.
Got another shout out here. By the way, we take shout outs from either side, Rosemount or Burnsville. Don't be shy. Go ahead and send it out. We'll get it up on the screen. The swimmers do like to watch these things afterwards to see their performance, as well as they like to see the shout outs. So go ahead and do that. We got one right here for Jackson.
Looks like Ash is finishing strong here, as we're going to give way to the Abe Christensen here as the anchor leg on the freestyle leg. Mason doing a good job here. Butterfly is tough, Tom. That is one that
that's one
I'd sink to the bottom.
That's the one that we always talk about. We drown if that happens. Say, we've got another shout out here. A familiar face, if you will. Wes Knapp's proud grandmother is watching from home. Thank you so much for that shout out. Miss ya.
In lane number 4, Eli Thurneau is in the water for the freestyle, as Abe's going to finish up here with a time of 2:10.44.
Nice job.
Eli making the turn here for the final 25. All right, Eli's doing a nice job here. He's one of our new swimmers. Nice job with the time of 2:30.78 for the Rosemount junior varsity heat of the 200-yard medley relay. So now we have the varsity heat. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We got 5 teams competing here. We're going to have the backstroke to start with. We'll get you the names here after they begin. Backstroke leg here. We got in lane number 2, Nikita Grimberg for Rosemount. Lane number 3 for Burnsville, Xander Boyko. Lane number 4 is Wes Knapp. And lane number 5 for Burnsville, Charles Burns. And lane number 6 for Rosemount, Jackson Helmberg. Wes Knapp's out to an early lead here. Giving way here in lane number 4 will be Carter Toulouse. In lane number 2 for Rosemount, Asher Steffens in the water. Lane number 3 for Burnsville, Wyatt Hull. Lane number 6 for Rosemount, Cal Chafin's in the water in the breaststroke here. Lane number 5 for Burnsville, Jackson Neiman. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Got the breaststroke here. Carter's doing a nice job. Another new swimmer for us, Tom. Excuse me. Giving way here in lane number 4, Connor Brown is in the water for Rosemount. In lane number 2 for Rosemount, Micah Kang's in the water for this butterfly. Lane number 3 for Burnsville is Oliver Deneen. Lane number 6 for Rosemount, Charming Chu. We've seen Charming swim a number of years already. I believe this is his 3rd year. So lane number 4, getting ready. Cooper Pedersen's going to have the anchor leg. And lane number 5 for Burnsville, Jackson Sundquist will be in. And lane number 6 for Rosemount, Mackenzie Schroeder. Lane number 2 for Rosemount, Sam Scott. And we'll see Sam Scott diving here later. Looks like Burnsville's going to catch Rosemount here. So Jackson Sundquist is going to take it. Cooper Pedersen's going to come in 2nd. Mackenzie Schroeder will come in 3rd. Burnsville takes it with a time of 1:58.09. Rosemount comes in 3rd. Mackenzie Schroeder at a time of 2:01.50. Cooper's lane did not register. Rosemount finishes Sam Scott in lane number 2 and 4th with the 2:04.78. That was a nice competitive heat here, Tom, to get us started.
Got a couple of other shout-outs here we're going to get to. Got a shout-out here from Nani in Louisiana.
Man, we've had some southern
Go
tonight.
Cal.
We got some folks in some much warmer weather than you and me.
Todd's watching from Green Bay.
Well, go Pack Go, right? So we have a junior varsity here of the 200-yard freestyle. In lane number 2 for Rosemount will be Cade Beagle. We saw his twin brother in the last relay. Cade Beagle in lane number 2. And in lane number 4, Emmett Vo. I would think, Tom, in this one, Cade and Emmett are going to, there's going to be some kick at the end, I think.
You think so?
They're
No
both
previous time on this one.
They're both very competitive people here.
Well, and I see Emmett's about a body length ahead right now. And again, this is an all Rosemount heat. Hopefully you can see the scoreboard a little bit better now. Got to do a little maintenance there.
Big shout out to my partner here, my producer, commentator, partner in crime, Tom Rucci.
Well, you got to fix some things on the fly.
Yeah, be sure to like that. We really love the shout outs that we've had so far. Keep doing that. It makes obviously it makes our role here a little bit more fun and easy.
It sure does. It lets us know that you want to continue seeing these live streams if you go ahead and like them.
So Emmett continues to be out in front here. Cade's just on his heels.
Got another shout out here from Pat. Great job, Cooper.
I'm thinking, Tom, that's Super Cooper Patterson.
I think so.
Both guys looking nice and smooth here. I think they got a 50 left, Tom, if I've been counting here.
They look good. Yep, should be a down and back. No.
It looks like it's going to be a down and back as our timer's getting standing up.
Yeah, that's usually a clue.
Looks like Emmett's going to just edge out Cade. Cade looked like he had a little extra in the tank there at the end.
Yeah. He caught up a good half a body length there near the end.
All right. Now we're getting ready here for the varsity heat here in the 200-yard freestyle.
You know what we need to do? We should probably get caught up with the times, huh?
Oh, yeah. Hey, we got a full boat, Tom. It's our first full boat tonight.
Full boat of swimmers. That's great.
All 6 lanes.
And into the water they go. In lane number 1 for Burnsville is Jax Bergman. Lane number 2 for Rosemount is Kieran Sokoli. Lane number 3 for Burnsville is Seamus Booz. Lane 4 for Rosemount, Nolan Hansen. In lane number 5 for Burnsville is Jack Christman. And in lane number 6 for Rosemount is Asher Stefan.
Early here, Nolan Hansen's looking really strong, Tom.
Yeah,
he's somebody that we shouted out or kind of had
Nolan's
one of
a
our
great
highlights.
swimmer, yeah. In the offseason, he swims over at Riptide Swimming in Apple Valley as well. Watched him swim for years now. Good, solid performer.
I think we'll see him later. Typically, we'll see him in the 500.
Yes.
Not tonight.
Well, he usually likes to do the long distance.
Not tonight. I think Coach Jake Kimna's kind of
Mixing it up?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We got another shout out here. Grandparents of Eddie McBride watching from Pequot Lakes. Go Rosemount.
Eddie the Eagle tonight.
Eddie the Eagle is right. Yeah, we'll see him with the diving. It's always exciting to see him. And Scott, your son, as well as we've got a new diver this year, right?
We got 2 new divers.
2 of them. Oh, how about that?
So we have Nolan's going to make the turn for his final 50, I believe. We have the other two Rosemount swimmers, Kieran Sokoli and Asher Steffen, neck and neck here for second.
Yeah, they are pretty much, well, look at that. Now you got all three Rosemount swimmers for a second there together.
Yeah.
But that won't last as Nolan makes his turn and comes on back.
Nolan's coming.
Yep.
Asher and Kieran.
Yep. And they are basically
nice
swimming at the same speed. That's funny.
1:55.73 for Nolan. That was a really nice swim. And it looks like in lane number 6, Asher is going to take second here tonight.
And his time will be a 2:14.29.
And coming in third is Kieran with a time of 2:16.05. First time swimming for those guys at that event, Tom.
Awesome.
Here we have the Burnsville swimmers, Jax, Seamus, and another Jack here going to be finishing up here. It looks like Jack Chrisman is going to be taking fourth.
Speaking of which, we've got another shout out here. Go, Jack. That's G&G from South Dakota.
He finishes up here with a time of 2:50.55. Nice swim.
Nice swim. In lane number 3, with a time of 2:57.35, coming in fifth, is Seamus Booz with Burnsville, 17-year-old.
So now we're going to move on to the 200-yard individual medley. Not a relay, just individual medley.
That's right.
And we're going to have two swimmers.
Again, these will be it'll be a Rosemount only heat
for the junior varsity.
Into the water they go.
We have Jackson Helmberger in lane number 2 for Rosemount and senior Winston Larson. Jackson's also a senior, but Winston Larson in lane number 4 for Rosemount. We'll get to watch these guys. This is that butterfly, Tom, where you and I would fall to the bottom.
Yeah, you know, I excel at this one. And between the breaststroke and the butterfly, those are the two most difficult strokes that I see done here. By the way, nice job in lane number 2 from Jackson. He caught up and is surpassing teammate Winston in lane number 4.
And he continues to do that, Tommy, in the backstroke here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Winston's previous time in this is a 2:59.67, by the way, on lane number 4.
He's got about a body length lead here, Tom. So we're going to be switching. I think it's the breaststroke next. All right. We'll see. Winston he likes the breaststroke, so we'll see if he makes up any of the distance here.
You know, both of them nice, smooth strokes. Winston is making up some of that time. I don't know if there's enough pool, though, for him to get caught up there with it. Although he has made up quite a bit of time. So Jackson is ahead by about a half a body length at the moment here.
He did
I told you. Yep. All right, here it is. Jackson will get a nice push off here for his final down and back. Well, his final stroke, I should say.
And as you said, Tom, before, the freestyle, it could be any stroke, but they've done them all already.
Yeah, so that's exactly it. So when you hear the freestyle, that does tell you they can do any stroke they want except when they are in an IM.
Yep.
So you can only do one stroke one time in an IM. And of course, nobody ever does change from what we used to call the American crawl for the freestyle, but they are able to if they want to.
All right, nice job by Jackson.
Finishing first, Jackson with a time of 2:42.45. And Winston is going to finish with a time of 127.98.
But that was Winston's.
Yeah, something's not right there. Well, they'll get their times from the timekeeper there.
So now we have the varsity heat. We got a full boat here, Tom. All 6 lanes happening here. So in lane number 1 from Burnsville is Wyatt Hole. Lane number 2 for Rosemount, Charming Chu. Lane number 3 for Burnsville is Pietro Rossi. Lane number 4 from Rosemount, Wes Knapp. Lane number 5 from Burnsville, Marty Pritchard. And lane number 6 from Rosemount, Micah Kang. Wes Knapp's out to an early lead here in the butterfly, with Charming Chu in 3rd for Rosemount. In 2nd is Pietro Rossi for Burnsville. Now as they go to the backstroke.
So Wes is going to continue his lead here, lengthening it rather. Had about a body length lead over the other swimmers. Now it's increased to 2 or even 3 body lengths. He's a strong backstroker for sure.
Charming Chu's kind of taking over 2nd place here at the moment for Rosemount. Lane number 6.
It is pretty close. That's where I'd say the battle is, by the way, is lanes 2 and 3. That's Charming and Pietro.
Micah King's coming up too in lane number 6 also.
Yes.
Now that they move to the breaststroke, Wes Knapp looking strong. He's got a nice stroke there, Tom.
Yeah. Again, another swimmer that I've watched over the years. Good, solid swimmer.
Charming's making some distance there, kind of lengthening his lead for 2nd place.
He's got almost a full body length, and probably now with that push-off, a full body length lead over Pietro.
So Wes makes a turn here for the final 50 of the freestyle.
Yeah, nobody's going to catch him.
Charming looking good.
Pietro's caught up a little bit, but Charming still has a body length lead. In 4th place right now, over in lane number 6, we got Micah with Rosemount. Good, solid.
We'll see. I think, Tom, we're going to have a strong finish here for 2nd here. It looks like Pietro's kind of kicking it into gear here.
Yeah, he's trying to push the gas pedal here. Let's see what happens. They
both finished first with a time of 2:09.55. Here as we get a second.
This is going to be a photo finish here. Who's got the longer reach? I think it's going to go to Pietro. Let's see.
Pietro's got it. 2:25.32, and Charming comes in 3rd at a time of 2:25.37.
That's pretty close.
Pretty darn close. And Micah comes in 4th.
That's right, with a 2:31.18.
Sorry, Tom, I'm stepping on you.
No, it's all right.
Lane number 1 for Burnsville comes in 6th at the time of 2:42.77.
We just get so excited here.
That was a fun one.
All right, up next is going to be... Are you going to step on me again?
Nope.
All right, next we're going to have the boys freestyle, 50-yard freestyle junior varsity. And in this one, you are going to see a mixture. There's going to be 2 heats of junior varsity. First heat is going to be Rosemount only, followed by a 2nd heat that's going to be a mixture of Rosemount and Burnsville.
As the officials are waiting here for the pool deck to clear.
And we're supposed to have 5 swimmers here, so lanes 2 through 6. And that is what we have. All right, so in lane number 2, we've got Luke Lesher. Lane number 3, Johnny Joshua. Lane number 4 is Diego Blanco. Lane number 5 is Joshua McCall. And in lane number 6 is Tamrat Miharet. And again, this is an all Rosemount heat.
Looks like Joshua's going to take first here, which is great.
Lane number 5 there. Followed by, I would say, lane number 4. That's going to be Diego Blanco. Joshua takes it with a 31.30. Diego with a 32.71.
And in 3rd comes in, Luke comes in with a 36.05. And 4th, it's Johnny with a time of 37.85. And Tammer's finishing up here in lane number 6. I can tell you, Tom, I've watched him already in two 2 meets, he's making good progress. A time of 58:38. I can tell you that
and this does bring up a good point. We have a pretty large boys team this year, don't we, Scott?
Yeah, we have 40 athletes.
Yeah, that's great. All right, so up next we're going to have heat number 2 of the 50-yard freestyle junior varsity. Scott, why don't you go ahead and take this one?
All right, we got a full boat of Rosemount and Burnsville swimmers here. Officials get them up on the blocks.
They're going to get set here in just a minute. Taking their mark.
And they're off. So in lane number 1 for Burnsville, Jack Chrisman. In lane number 2, Eli Furnell for Rosemount. Lane number 3 from Burnsville, Dominic Collette. Lane number 4 for Rosemount, Abe Christensen. Lane number 5 from Burnsville, William Stoiber. And lane number 6 from Rosemount, Ryan Slininger. It looks like we're going to have
it's going to be close. Yeah.
It looks like Rosemount's going to take 1, 2, 3 here. Who's going to get it here? Maybe lane number 6?
I think 4.
Lane number 6.
You got it. But it was really close. Come on.
30.07. Lane number 2, lane number 4 comes in second. Time of 30.08. Another really, really close
30.09, yeah.
30.09. Ryan Slinger comes in first. Abe Christensen comes in second. Third for Rosemount is Eli Furnell.
Look at the boys in the water. They're celebrating.
That's awesome.
They love seeing how close that was, by the way. All right, up next, we're going to have the varsity 50-yard freestyle. Again, we're going to have a full boat of swimmers. This is going to go fast. So in the odd lanes, we're going to have Burnsville. In the even lanes, we're going to have Rosemount. And by the way, the oddest lane is the one closest to you. That's lane number 1.
Yep, from the bottom to the top.
And at the top of your screen is lane number 6. Swimmers are on their starting blocks. In lane number 1, Thomas Pritchard. Lane number 2, Carter Callis. Lane 3, Jackson Sandquist. Lane number 4, Nikita Grinberg. In lane number 5, Arnold Sweet. And in lane number 6, Cooper Pedersen.
Nikita's out to it. He's looking really strong.
Yeah, Nikita's very strong. Nikita's previous time in this is a 25.85. Let's see what he comes in at. 25.07. Nice. Coming in second, lane number 2 is Carter Callis. For the previous time of 28.22, comes in with a 27.60. Coming in third was lane number 6. That's Cooper Pedersen with a time of 28.23. Great job.
Personal best by Super Cooper, which is great. Now we're going to get ready for diving. And give us a shout out again. We love the shout outs. We love the likes. Tom and I really like it. It really helps us as they're getting ready to get diving ready here.
And so we've also got a little intro video we're going to play you for the diving. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, so that was our little diving intro video. We'll have a new one for you for our next home meet as well. They're going to get the pool set up for us for our diving. We're going to go ahead and change our view so you have a little better view of the whole thing. And we're going to drop our... Give us just a second here. All right. There you go. That's a nice view.
Everybody's getting in their seats. The volunteers are coming up from down.
Got a couple more shout outs here. I'm going to quickly switch back so we can see them. Whoops. Hey, we don't want to watch that twice.
We're all good, Tommy.
There we go. So the shout out is from Pat again for Super Cooper. And another one that says, Super Cooper, great job. Agreed.
He did have a personal best there in the 50.
Yeah. All right, let's go back to our other view. So diving will begin in just a moment. And I'll try not to hit the button for the video again inadvertently. Scott, let's talk a little bit about the divers tonight.
Yeah, we have. It looks like we're going to have a couple junior varsity divers here tonight. We have Sam Scott from Rosemount and Olu Edeu, I think is how you pronounce it. It looks like it's from Burnsville. So we have 2 there, and then we'll have 6 varsity divers,
boy, a lot of divers,
which is great tonight. We always like that. Diving is my favorite part of the whole meet, Tom, as you can imagine.
Yeah, I love to watch you dive.
Cannonballs.
So who's our varsity divers? Let's go through them.
So our varsity divers for Burnsville, it's Zion Frank, Xander Boyko, and Seamus Booze from Burnsville. And for Rosemount, we have Eddie McBride, as we call him,
Eddie the Eagle.
Yep. And Emmett West and Zach Manwaran.
And by the way, the 2 divers that we are really going to watch here that are going head to head, we're going to watch all of them. Don't get me wrong.
The 2 tonight
but we
that
know
are going
that
to kind of
the higher scorers, let's just say.
It'll be Xander for Burnsville and Zach.
And Zach Van Warren for Rosemount. We're going to watch them here as they warm up. Again, great time for you to send any more shout-outs you'd like. We'll certainly get them on the air for you. And don't forget, hit that like button. That helps us. That lets us know you want to keep seeing these.
There's not a dislike button, so.
Well, there is if you hit it twice. Yeah, that's where they tease you. They give it to you and then they take it back. So if you're going to do that, hit it 3 times.
Yeah.
So at least we get it back. There's 61 of you out there right now watching concurrently. Let's see how many likes we can get here all at once. I'm going to go ahead and switch our view back here, and let's hit the like. Here we go. We're going for a like telethon here. See how many likes we can get pushed in this short a time. Go ahead and keep it coming. Keep pushing those likes. We want to see it.
As the divers are doing their thing, as you, Tom, something that we've always watched is these divers like to, they jump up straight and they jump back down. It's kind of one of those things that's just getting the feel of the board, feel of the water, and just watching it go here. All right. So we just watched Zach there. We're going to see Eddie. Yep. Mr. Eagle, as he gets older.
Yeah. So we just saw Zach. And now here's Eddie.
And then Emmett is next.
Got another shot out here. Go, William.
Thank you for the shout out. Let us know where you're watching or listening in from.
Yeah, let us know where you're watching from.
We've already had, Tom, we've had Texas.
We had Green Bay.
Louisiana. Pequot Lakes.
And I think we had somebody from Buckingham Palace watching. Oh, I didn't get that one on the screen. Sorry.
That one locked up.
Yeah.
As they are selling the Chuck-a-Duck here right by us, it gets pretty full up here after all the lane timers and people like that come up off the pool deck, Tom. It gets pretty crowded up here. We get a lot of friends.
Yes, we do. You may hear some folks talking in the background here. Then oftentimes they come up and they'll talk to us. Once again, while they're warming up, let's go ahead and thank our sponsors.
We have our Irish distance sponsors. Yeah, we'd like to thank First State Bank of Rosemount. They've been consistent year after year, a great sponsor for us. Chafe and Vet, who's our new sponsor for Rosemount, our boys and swim and dive team. Cal Chafin is on the team this year. It's his parents. They got a great business.
That's awesome. Great to see that, by the way.
Rosemount area.
And then we've got what we call the Irish Relay sponsors. We're also very thankful for them. We've got Edward Jones, also located right here in Rosemount.
Yep.
And we've got State Farm. We've got Scott Home Service. We've got Keller Williams Field Real Estate Group. Feld Real Estate Group.
Feld,
Boy,
yeah.
I'll learn
Shannon
that.
and Dean Feld.
So that is a J. I wasn't sure if that was a J.
No, that is. Yep.
And then, of course, my dentist, Summit Dental. Is that your dentist, too,
That's
Scott?
my dentist,
yeah,
too.
we both go there.
Dr. Nelson is
Dr. Nelson, she's wonderful.
Yep.
She lives right over here in Rosemount as well. So she's got a lot of pride in the swimmers here. And, of course, in Scott and I for brushing on a regular basis.
Maybe she wants us not to brush.
Well, you never know. All right, we got a couple more shout-outs here. Folks letting us know where they're watching from.
We got one from New York.
Look at that. See, we're all over the place. Welcome from New York. Another shout out here for Xander. Go Xander.
Yep, Xander's one of those divers we're gonna should be vying for first place here tonight in the diving competition.
Xander Boyko. Glad you guys are able to watch tonight. Don't forget to tell your friends and family. We do stream all of the home meets. Speaking of which, while they're warming up, let's talk a little bit about the upcoming meets here.
So tomorrow, Tom, after this dual meet, the Rosemount boys swim and dive team will head to Jefferson for an invite, both the swimming and diving portion of that. Previously, in previous years, the divers would only be the ones participating, but this year Coach Jake Kemna has the whole team involved, which is great. And then we have some dual meets, the upcoming dual meets.
I see that's at the Oak Grove School.
Oak Grove Middle School.
Yeah. Not Oak Grove, Missouri.
No.
Okay, that would be
Oak
MO.
Grove, the diving competitions at the Oak Grove Middle School and the swimming competitions at Olson Middle School, both in Bloomington.
And then don't forget, come on back, because January 6th, we're going to see Rosemount versus Farmington. That'll be at Farmington, so don't come on back for that. Unless they invite us to stream that. When you can come back to watch it here live on this channel is January 9th when we take on Apple Valley. And that'll be live right here from Rosemount Middle School. And again, all of these start at 6 p.m. And then January 13th, Rosemount versus Eastview. And we'll take on the Lightning there on January 13th from Rosemount Middle School at 6 p.m. And that's also something to point out. That's also Teacher Appreciation Night, which is always a fan favorite. So don't miss that one, too. All right, so those are all the meets that are coming up. We sure hope you're going to watch the ones when we're at home here. Scott, I think one of the other things that went on recently was a special event here.
Yeah,
in fact, last night.
It's a great call out, Tom. Last night here in the same pool area, we had our Irish Swim and Dive alumni meet that annually we have with all the boys. And we had a great turnout. We had a number of really good swimmers come back from several years back, not just 1 year back. Will Durfee, who was a captain last year, came back, and along with Quinlan Schroeder, Josh Sikorsky, Spencer Rudd, a number of different other ones. So Mike Tongas is kind of talking about
I wish I would have known that was going on. I would have come on out.
Yeah.
So we are getting ready for our diving right now. Mike Tongas, our in-pool announcer, as you heard, is making some in-pool announcements to the divers themselves. And Scott will have some details for us here in just a moment. Let's switch our view.
Back dive straight here for Emmett. First dive here, the 8th grader from Rosemount.
At the bottom of your screen, you can see the judges here, and you will be able to see the scores as well. There he goes.
Nice dive here. 2, 2, and 2.5. Those divers need to get off the board, Tom, or they'll start losing points. But I know.
I was going to ask you that. How long can they be on the board without having to affect the score?
Okay. But that was a little long.
And we've got a taped up ankle here.
Yep. Olu's up here for Burnsville, doing the same dive, a 201A back dive straight.
Pretty good dive.
Good height.
Yeah.
Really close to the board, which is good. We got 4, 3, 3.5. Sam Scott's up. I didn't catch this dive here, Tom, but
I didn't either. He's not as loud as he normally is here, so. Again, you're watching the junior varsity diver, Sam Scott from Rosemount.
I think it's a back dive, tuck position, if I'm remembering what type of dive Sam does.
Pike?
Tuck, I think. Oh, nice try here. Really good height, good lift. 3, 2.5, 3.
Olu is back up.
Back dive straight here. For Zion from Burnsville. Nice dive. Feet are a little apart, but 5, 4, 4.5. Next up, Eddie. Back dive straight here for Eddie the Eagle from Rosemount. The sophomore. Two and a half, 3, 4. Seamus is in. 201A, back dive straight.
So, what was this one against, Scott?
A 201A.
201A, okay.
Back dive straight position, 1.6, I believe, or 1.5.
And do you have that list of what they're diving?
No,
in?
I do not.
Oh, you don't. Okay. Nice dive.
Nice dive. 4.5, 4.5, 4.5.
Bingo.
First bingo of the night. Back dive tuck position for the senior from Rosemount, for Zach.
Zach Manwarren. This is like golf. We have to be kind of quiet. Nice dive.
Really nice dive. 5.5, 5.5. Xander's up.
201B.
Back dive pike position here for Xander. Must be back week, Tom. I think there is something to that where they have to do.
Do you want to explain the pike versus?
Yeah, I'll do it after Xander's done here.
Sure.
Nice dive.
Beautiful dive.
Really nice dive.
5.5, 5.5, and 5. Same as Zach, right?
Yep. So it's the position tuck, pike, straight. 202C. So this is a back one somersault. Tuck position. C means tuck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what it means, but I just wanted you to explain it to the crowd.
It means
we've got 66 watching us right now.
It's the position that they're going to do the dive in.
Right.
As he's out on the nice dive. A diver's trying to collect themselves. 1, 2, 3, I think. .5. I missed the call on it, but it's a back dive here.
You're distracted tonight.
I am distracted.
Yeah. I'll help you focus. A little over rotation there, but nice attempt.
Nice 2, 2.5, 3.5. He's got good distance away from the board.
Yeah.
402C here, so it's an inward dive, 1 somersault, tuck position.
Because of the C.
Because of the C. Like we said earlier, Sam Scott's a new diver here for Rosemount, the sophomore. So Zion here with a 202A. It's a back dive, straight position, the A, 1 somersault. Good dive. 4, 4, 4.
Bingo.
Bingo.
Daddy the Eagle.
Same dive here, back dive straight, 1 somersault here for the Eagle from Rosemount. Good dive. I like the distance. 3, 3.5, excuse me, 3, 3.5, 3.5. 52-11 straight position here, so it's going to be a back half somersault, half twist.
Twist, yeah.
I believe. If I know my numbers.
I couldn't hear Mike Tungus. My headphones are noise canceling, I think. 4.5. So we got Zach doing a 403C, inward 1.5 somersault, tuck position. Tom, this is his favorite dive. I think it's his blanket, kind of his comforting. Yeah. And now you see why. Because he executes it so well. There it is.
6.5, 5.5,
5.5.
His coach, diver Dan Monahan, does not give out 6.5s.
I think he's a little stingy tonight. That should have been 7.
A back 1.5 somersault for Xander here from Burnsville. A 2.0 degree of difficulty.
Ooh, didn't quite get all the way around.
Almost didn't get all the way around. 2, 3.5, 4.
Nice attempt, though.
Inward dive tuck here for Emmett starting round 3, I believe, Tom, right? We got a standing room only. We saw athletic director Will Finley here tonight, and Dr. Tim Conboy, the strength and conditioning coach, is here tonight.
Good thing I announced his name.
Yeah, and got the doctor. Let's see how Emmett does here. He's got an inward dive tuck. 1.4, I believe.
He's concentrating pretty hard here, getting ready. There you go.
8th grader. This has got to be a lot of unnerving here, Tom. He's doing a great job.
Nice try. Yeah, nice dive. Nice dive. 3.5, 3.5, and 4.
Good job.
Olu is back up.
Same dive here for Olu from Burnsville. Inward dive, tuck.
Nice dive.
Nice dive. Feet maybe a little further apart than you'd like. 4, 3.5, 4.5. So a 302C here for Sam on a reverse one somersault tuck position. Pretty amazing. New diver being able to do reverses. It's the toughest dive, Tom, that divers get.
You mean a reverse? Yeah.
I've seen some really good divers take a little bit longer to get that. Nice dive.
Nice attempt there, yeah.
Really good. 3, 3, 4.
Pretty impressive the number of divers we have tonight and how well they're all doing.
So Zion's up here next. So 103C, it's a forward 1.5 somersault tuck position. 1.6 if I remember, or 1.5. Nice dive. 4.5, 4.5.
Eddie the Eagle is back up.
So Eddie doing a 401C, inward dive tuck position, 1.4. Nice dive. 4.5, 4, 5. Nice dive by Eddie.
Nice to see those fives.
1.6 here of Sanus from Burnsville. Inward one somersault tuck position. Good attempt. You just overrode 4, 5, 4.5.
Now, how often do we see that there's swimmers that actually are divers as well, Scott?
Not very often.
We saw Seamus.
So Zach's doing a
swimming as well.
103B here. It's a forward 1.5 in a pike position. Yeah, we don't see that very often.
No, not very often. Just concentrating quite heavy there. Beautiful execution. All right, I want to see the scores on this one.
7, 6,
That's more
6.
like it. 7, 6, 6. Great job. He's got to be happy with that.
Same dive here, forward 1.5 in pike for Xander, and I know he can do it just as well as Zach did.
Yeah, Xander is 17, and heck of a diver. Beautiful dive.
Nice.
Beautiful dive. Got a 6.5, a 6, and a 7.
Emmett's fourth dive here. I missed it, Tom. Did you catch the number by chance?
Mm-hmm.
Nice dive. 4-2-3.
Uh-oh. Looks like he's favoring the one leg there, but maybe he's just playing as he gets up
dive. There. Yep. He heard it in warm-ups tonight, and I did not see it, but I saw the training staff taping it up.
I think Emmett was trying to build some drama for us there, some suspense. Yeah. Nice dive. There you go.
3, 4.5.
There you go.
Sam Scott's up next. Forward 1.5 somersault tuck position. 1.6 here.
Over rotation there. Nice attempt.
3, 4.5, 3.5.
There we go. Pretty good scores.
Reverse somersault tuck position here, 1.6. A little far away from the diving board.
So you get a lot of distance there.
4, 4, 3.5.
All right, Eddie is up next.
202C here, reverse, or excuse me, 302C, reverse 1 somersault tuck.
Nice. 5, 4.5, and what was the last one?
5, 5, and 4.5.
There you go.
Back 1 somersault tuck position, 1.5 here for Seamus.
I like the camaraderie here, swimming. I've always said that. Uh-oh. Is he able to call back for it or no?
Typically, once you get to the end of the board and you're going, it's...
Well, he remembered it. He got it out there.
4.5, 4.5, 3.5.
Zach's up next.
So we got a front 2.5 somersaults, Tom, in a tuck position. 2.4.
You can't see it off camera, but I was mentioning before the camaraderie and all the divers congratulating each other and giving each other fist pumps. It's a lot of fun to see that. Beautiful somersaults there.
5, 5, 5.5. The 105C, same one as Zach just did, 2.5 somersaults. Xander was a good diver last year, I know, watching him at sections.
Yeah, he's got a good rating.
6.5, 6, and 6. Reverse 1 somersault tuck position for Emmett. 8th grader from Rosemount.
Nice dive.
Good dive by Emmett.
Yeah.
4.5, 3.5, 4.5. inward somersault tuck here for Olu from Burnsville. It is favoring that left.
Yeah, just
heel.
a little bit. I noticed that. The judges are having a discussion here.
We'll see.
See if they're going to score it or not.
Is one of those officials. Looks like they're going to score it.
Okay.
2-2 and 2.
There
Bing.
you go.
Bing. We haven't had many bingos tonight.
No. I don't think Olu wanted that one.
104C here for Sam Scott. 2 somersaults, Tom. Feet entry.
Ooh.
He should be getting the 2.5 here pretty quick. 3.5, 4. He just over-rotated a little bit.
Yeah, it was a hard way to earn that one. Nice job still, though. Really good attempt at that.
Inward somersault tuck here. Resign.
Well, he gets way out there from the board.
3.5, 3.5, 3.5.
Eddie the Eagle is back up.
Front 1 somersault, tuck position 1.4 here for Eddie the Eagle. As his parents has told me, he doesn't mind that nickname. Nice dive here by Eddie. 4.5, 3.5, 4.
It's a good nickname. That's why he doesn't mind that one. Yeah.
Seamus here with a forward 1.5 somersault tuck position, 1.6 degree difficulty. Good dive.
Good dive, yeah.
Feet are a little apart, but not bad. 5.5, 4. 4.5, that is.
Yeah.
One somersault, 1 twist, 1.9 here for Zach, the senior from Rosemount.
That's
a little over rotation,
yeah,
but not too bad.
Nice attempt
5.5,
at it.
4.5, 5.
We're going to see the same dive here? No.
Inward 1.5 somersault pike position here for Xander.
Pretty good job.
5, 5.5, 5. Good dive by Xander.
Emmett back up.
51-22 here. Front 1 somersault, 1 twist here for Emmett. I've seen him working on that when he's...
How long has Emmett been diving now? He's an 8th grader. Did he dive prior to 8th grade?
He dove at middle school.
Did he? Okay.
As a 7th grader. I think he had some gymnastics in his background.
Which, as we know, speaking with Lucas, that's always a plus.
Yep. 3.5,
Shaking his head.
4,
He's still got some pretty good scores there on that one. Nice attempt, anyhow, right?
Yeah. Front somersault, 1.5 twist.
51-21D.
Half twist. He had him at 1.5 twist.
Yeah, I was.
I think his foot was really hurting him.
Yeah, I think it's definitely hurting him.
One and a half, two and a half. His foot was.
Is he going to be able to continue on?
That was his last.
Was that his last one? Okay, I thought he had one left.
So Sam Scott here, his last dive. Another twister. Three and a half. $51.21. One somersault, half twist. Forward position. Four.
1 twist, 3, 1.9.
Eddie the Eagle from Rosemount. One somersault, one twist here. He got around his feet maybe a little. 3.5, 3. Reverse dive straight here, Tom, for Seamus. Last dive here. Diver from Burnsville. Four and a half.
Zach Van Warren up for his final dive.
A reverse dive tuck for Zach.
Nice height. Beautiful dive. Nice way to finish it.
5.5, 6. As diver Dan Monahan, give him some coaching news, so maybe it's just a little further out. .5 here for Xander is going to finish up. 1.5 twist here, Tom. I saw him doing this in practice, and he nailed it in practice. So we'll see what happens here in competition.
Close. Nice dive. Got a 5.5.
5.5.
Yep. I was ringing backwards. You got him forwards.
Just without knowing what the scoring is, Tom, I think Xander probably got Zach tonight. As diving is complete now, we'll get ready for the rest of the meet.
Yep, next up is going to be the 100-yard butterfly. We'll have that in just a little bit as they set the pool back. But before they do that, they're going to do the chuck-a-duck, right?
Yep, we're going to do our chuck-a-duck. And I think Emmett is going to do that tonight, according to what Zach was telling me tonight.
That's awesome. I do have a score update for you. Let's see if we can get that on the board here. There we go. Right now, the standings before diving being added in is Rosemount 43 and the Burnsville Blaze 19. Now, that'll change after they calculate all the diving that just went on. But that is what Meet Mobile is showing for the score right now. We'll keep bringing you score updates as the night goes on.
We'll see what it was not Emmett, it was Sam Scott here tonight.
Sam Scott's going to go for the ducks here. So this is one of our fundraisers here. They sell the little rubber duckies. And then they all have numbers on them that correspond to...
Usually they try to as many flips as they can do.
Oh, well, let's see if he does that. He'll dive in and he'll get one of them. And he'll let us know what that number is, see what prize they've won. Whoa! There you go. He went all out for that one on those flips. There you go. All right, so they're going to set the pool back, and they're going to make sure they get the prizes out for all of the winners here that were drawn.
If they don't
see anybody rushing for it, so I'm going to say you can do 2 because you're here.
All right, so they're going to put the pool lanes back here, and then we'll have folks will be warming up a little bit.
Oh, you better have to the talent show.
So we'll see swimming here in just another moment here. While we're waiting, let's go ahead and play our entry video again.
All right, here as we are, the pool's being warmed up again. Here as the diving scoring is being calculated here tonight by Bobby and Lee Harden here, which is great. We want to thank all of our volunteers here tonight that have worked. We need them to work to be lane timers, and we need plenty of volunteers to make a home meet happen. So as we wait here, we'll be back momentarily as we let the pool warm up here by both teams, and we'll be back momentarily.
All right. The swimmers are all out there warming up. And so after warm-ups, as you can see, we'll come back and we'll do the 100-yard butterfly. And as a little preview there for the butterfly, we're going to see the junior varsity all Rosemount heat. There'll be 3 swimmers, followed by varsity heat with a full boat of swimmers from both Burnsville and Rosemount. So our junior varsity heat, as we said, is going to be all Rosemount. We're going to see Carter Callis, Ash Beagle, and Cal Chafin.
And we have the Chafins, who are one of our distance sponsors, Chafin Vet, and I know that they do a great job. I have not taken my cat there yet, Tom, but I've already heard a couple of the parents and families talk about it. They have a great location there in Apple Valley, right off of Pile of Knob, near Lunds and Byerly's and the McDonald's. So really a great location. And then what they are doing is they are donating 25% of the service, what you pay when you bring your animal in for a service. They'll donate to the Rosemount Boys Swim and Dive team, which is awesome, and we really appreciate it. And this First State Bank of Rosemount, the Tombs, there are great people, and they're great supporters of Rosemount athletics.
Yes.
And
they've been a steady supporter and sponsor for multiple years now.
Yep, from a number of different sports. And they actually have a new location in Rosemount that is out on the east side here by all the new development. And Sweet Needs is another place right in that same building. So
you didn't get Sweet Needs, huh?
No, I didn't get Sweet Needs yet.
We also have Summit Dental, which is our preferred dentist. Both Scott and I go there. Wonderful dentist. If you are looking for a dentist, definitely go see Dr. Nelson. She's wonderful. And she's right here in downtown Rosemount as well, right off of 42 in a brand new building.
Yep. It's a great location.
Yeah.
And the Dean and Shannon Feld of the Keller Williams Group, they have their Feld Realty Group. Family friends of mine, they've been long supporters of Rosemount athletics, and they watched Zach, my son, grow up, Tom, and they want to support, which is great, and we appreciate it.
That's awesome.
And another new one this year is Scott Home Service, and we have John Scott here, Sam Scott, who we just saw diving. That's his dad, and he's got a home service business, so if you are looking for some renovation or some work around the house, he's a pretty good. In talking to him and others, he does some good work.
That's great. And also we've got State Farm.
Paul Egan.
And that's Paul. I was going to say, you beat me to it. Now, was it Egan or Egan? I thought it was Egan.
I think you're right.
Yeah, Paul Egan.
Sorry,
from
Tom.
State Farm. And if we said it wrong, we are so sorry, Paul. We'll get it right eventually, but I believe it's Paul Egan. There for all of your insurance needs. Again, we want to thank our sponsors so much for everything that they do for us. And as you can see here, we have our Irish Distance and our Irish Relay sponsors. And, of course, that depends on the sponsorship that they decide to take on with the team. And did you mention Edward Jones? I don't know if I heard that one.
Yep, Todd Grace there, the agent, the Edward Jones Agency in Rosemount, right there in the same building, I believe, as Paul's State Farm. Or if it's not, it's really close by. We thank them for their support. I know he's been a sponsor of Rosemount Boys Swim and Dive for several years.
And we're still looking for that Irish Diamond sponsor. And for your Irish Diamond status, Scott will actually do a little song for that. A little commercial where he'll sing a little jingle.
Hey, and so
we've got with the diving finished, we've got a couple of our divers up here that we want to talk to for a couple of minutes. And so I'm going to pass the microphone over here to one of our divers here. And Scott, you can go ahead and introduce them.
All right, so it looks like we're going to have sophomore diver Sam Scott stand in here. Hey, Sam, welcome to Rosemount Diving. I know that you're pretty new at the diving thing. How has it been this first couple weeks?
It's been good. I liked it a lot. Really enjoying it.
What's been your favorite thing about it?
Probably the people, and when you overcome your fear of doing a new dive.
Yeah, and I know that you guys have a lot of fun too. That's the best part about it. So we saw you do dives here tonight. I know you're continuing to get better, but tell me, what's your favorite dive so far?
Oh, I think my favorite dive is the 1.5.
Which one? And is it a tuck position?
103C.
A 103C, yeah. You're getting to be a diver, calling it out by number. That's always a good one. One last question for you, but before I get Zach in here, how did you get in? Like, how did you get the want to dive? Not so much coming out for the team, but what got you going down that path?
I've always been interested in it. My great aunt and uncle had a pontoon, and it had like a platform that was up, and I'd always try to do like a flip or backflip off of it. So
that's great. Hey, so now Mike Tonkus is going to do the scoring here, announce the scoring, but we'll get Zach in here momentarily. And Sam, welcome to the team. We're glad to have you. All right.
Thank you.
Hey, so we're doing announcing the scoring here, Mike Tonkus. So Zion with a score of 119. .3 for Seamus. Zach Van Warren comes in at 187.7, I believe. So 198.1 here. Xander comes in first. So we have the privilege, as you can see on camera, we have the privilege of Zach Van Warren here sitting with us tonight. So no different than what Sam was talking about. What's your favorite dive, Zach?
That has changed. Before it was probably front 1.5. Right now, I would probably say front 2.5, just because of how, it's just more fun to do. Yep. But I still enjoy doing front 1.5, especially
so
pike.
We're going to get going here momentarily. One last question for you is, how do you see the season playing out? What's your goal for the season?
Well, I'm hoping to get harder dives, increase my DD and all that, and eventually hoping for my whole list to probably be all at least above 2.0.
And state maybe?
Yeah, and get to state, yeah.
All right. Thank you, Zach, for joining us here. We're going to have the 100-yard butterfly momentarily beginning. Good job tonight, Zach. Thanks for coming up.
All right, so we called it before. This is the 100-yard butterfly junior varsity all Rosemount heat. In the water right now, in lane number 2 is Carter Callis from Rosemount. Lane number 4 is Ash Beagle. And lane number 6 is Cal Chafin. That was a treat for us to have the divers come up and talk to us. We're going to try and spotlight them as much as we can grab them and get them up. So we'll have more interaction with the swimmers and divers throughout the rest of our home broadcasts. Right now, in first place is Carter Callis in lane number 2. And they're actually in lane number as far as placement at the moment. So you can see Ash in lane number 4 in second place, and Cal in third place over in lane number 6 so far. All three look really good here. Strong strokes.
It's that butterfly, Tom, we've talked about before. If you've caught us anywhere last couple seasons, this butterfly, I think my shoulders would be done after doing
Here they come here to finish. Yeah, it's a difficult one, but people that master it really love the swim. My daughter loves the butterfly, and she swam for the girls' high school team.
So Carter comes in first, time of 110.72.
We got another shout out here real quick. Pat saying, so proud of our boys swim and dive. They work hard, and they absolutely do. We're really proud of them as well. Keep those shout outs coming. Up next, as we said, it's the varsity 100-yard butterfly.
We have a full boat of swimmers here.
We sure do. Variety of ages, too. Into the water they go, and lane number 1 is Dominic Collette with Burnsville. Lane number 2, Mackenzie Schroeder, Rosemount. Lane number 3, Wyatt Hole with Burnsville. Lane number 4, Nolan Hansen with Rosemount. In lane number 5 is Jackson Neiman with Burnsville. And in lane number 6, Micah Kang with Rosemount. Boy, really tight race between lanes 2 and 4. And as we said, lane number 2 is Mackenzie Schroeder. Lane number 4 is Nolan Hansen. I think we're going to see this as a fight all the way to the end between teammates.
I think Coach Jake Kimnos probably does that to put it up teammates. Mackenzie Schroeder looks like he's. Oh, it's photo
It's
finisher.
on. This is going to be close, but I think Nolan's got it. Yep. By a little bit there. Nolan over in lane number 4 is a 58.45.
Mackenzie comes in second with time of 58.85.
It's very close. Coming in third, lane number 3 is Wyatt with a time of 1:11.84.
Coming in sixth, Micah King. Excuse me, coming in fourth, lane number 6, 1:13.52. Nice job by Micah. Lane number 1 here. Dominic going to finish up here. Love that the crowd is cheering him on.
He's making it. He's getting there. Almost there. All right. Nice job. Okay, so up next is going to be the 100-yard freestyle. Now we're going to see 2 heats from the junior varsity. We're going to see heat number 1 is going to be Rosemount only, and heat number 2, Scott, is going to be Rosemount only.
Oh. It's a Rosemount only. If we had 8 lanes here, Tom, we could probably almost get everybody in it.
I really wish we did.
Shout out to the communities of Rosemount, Apple Valley, and Egan. We'd love to have an 8-dive, or excuse me.
I don't think we're going to get it. They are building a new pool, but I think it's going to be basically what we have here.
All right, so in lane number 2, Burkett helped the move from Rosemount. Lane number 3, Johnny Joshua. Lane number 4 from Rosemount, Diego Blanco. Lane number 5 is Anthony Moore from Rosemount. And lane number 6, Luke Lesher from Rosemount.
I was just trying to see if they've updated the scores yet from the diving calculations, but
maybe some technical difficulties going on, but Burkett continues to lead here as he's going to make the turn for the final 25 as we go here. And so Burkett's in first. It looks like in lane number 5, Anthony Moore's in second with Diego Blanco in lane number 4 coming right now in third. Lane number 6, Luke Lesher, looking strong there.
And we do apologize. We were interrupted for just a moment, but our connection here to the internet is not what we would like. So
Burkett comes in first here with the time of 109.8 for us. And we have Johnny Joshua finishing up at 131.07. Nice job by the first-year swimmer. We got something going on here with, looks like I think that's Mike Newman, the starter, or excuse me, the official, talking to Coach Gabriel about something.
So we are going to have, again, as we said before, there's 2 heats of junior varsity 100-yard freestyle.
Coach Gabriel's something is happening.
While we're waiting, let's go ahead and get our shout out here. We got another shout out here.
Go Zion. Yep. I think Zion was one of our divers that we had earlier, which is great.
So we've got 9 likes so far. It'd be great if we could get into double digits here. If you guys could go ahead and hit those like buttons.
They look like they're over in lane 6. They're Tom Warren Knapp, who is volunteering tonight. Something was going on with the lane time. So we have 3 swimmers here for the second heat, junior varsity heat of the 100-yard freestyle. Abe Christensen, lane number 2. All Rosemount swimmers. Abe Christensen in lane number 2. Eli Furneaux is in lane number 4. And Joshua McCall is lane number 6.
Again, this is heat 2 of the junior varsity 100-yard freestyle.
Yep, it looks like Eli, is out to a little early lead here as they're going to maybe make the turn here for the final 25.
Teammates are right on his heels, though.
All right, Eli solidly in first here. Joshua over on lane number 6 looking strong. It looks like they're going to battle for second here.
It's going to be close, but I think lane number 2, Eli comes in first with a 1:13.34. Coming in second was lane number 2. And that was Abe with a time of 1:15.14.
And Joshua comes in third with a score of time of 1:16.3.
Okay, that'll do it for the junior varsity heats. Up next is going to be our varsity 100-yard freestyle. In lane number 1 for Burnsville, Olu Oladejo. In lane number 2 for Rosemount is Emmett Vo. Lane number 3 for Burnsville, Oliver Deneen. Lane number 4 for Rosemount, Nikita Grinberg. Lane number 5 for Burnsville, Charles Burns. And in lane number 6 for Rosemount, Connor Brown.
Oliver looks like he's got an early lead here on Nikita.
Yeah, Oliver in lane number 3 has a very strong lead. He's got almost 2 body lengths lead over Nikita Grinberg in lane number 4. Oliver's previous time in this is a 50.43, and Nikita's is a 54.65. So it'll be interesting to see how they finish. We do have some issues going on with the scoreboard here, though.
Nikita comes in second with a time of 53.45. And I think that's a personal best time so far.
Yes, it is.
Emmett Bowe comes in third with a time of 59.08, which is a personal best as well for Emmett.
Good job.
And lane number 6 for Rosemount, Connor Brown with a time of 105.76. Still another personal best. Making progress, Tom. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely. Great job. All right, up next is going to be the 500-yard freestyle. Scott, that's 500 yards of nonstop swim excitement. Now, there will not be a junior varsity event here. This will be all varsity. And we're going to have swimmers in lanes 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So almost a full boat, not quite.
Getting our lane count or lap counters, and Tom, like we always do, you're going to educate us and myself and the audience.
In fact, you can see him at the other end of the pool there.
And they're off here, so I'll get through lane number 2 from Rosemount, Kieran Sicoli. Lane number 3 from Burnsville, Marty Pritchard. Lane number 4 for Rosemount, Charming Chu. Lane number 5 from Burnsville, Thomas Pritchard. And lane number 6 from Rosemount, Jackson Helmberger. out to an early lead here is Charming Chu.
This is a long race. These swimmers, what they're trying to do is they're trying to get out to a reasonable pace, and they want to be in a certain place in the water where they can sustain for the full 500 yards. Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to sit there and blow all of your gas that you got in the tank all at once, because this is a long swim.
We've seen a lot of swimmers come from behind in those
Yeah,
last 3
absolutely.
or 4 laps.
And you'll see that. In fact, we'll probably see it tonight, where somebody that's in the top 3 will maybe fall back.
It looks like we got a battle for second so far here, Tom.
Yeah, lanes 2 and 3.
And 6.
Yeah, 6 is right in there. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, so
And that's where you're going to see the battle.
yeah.
That's where you'll see the lead change multiple times. I don't know that we're going to see anything happen in lane number 4 there with Charming. Although, again, you got to have enough gas in the tank to make it the full 500. Now, in the right-hand corner of your screen, you can see the counters, and they're doing multiple things. So it's all about communication between the counter and the swimmer. And those counters will be getting signals from the coaches. And what they'll try to do is they'll try to not only let the swimmer know what lap they're on, but they will also try to let them know if they're on pace, if they need to speed up, if they really need to speed up. And you'll see that based on how they put that card in the water, that lap card that you see. So if you see them chumming the water with it, that's letting them know that they're off pace. If you see it upside down without chumming, that just lets them know. So you can see in lane number 5 right now, they are chumming in the water to let him know that he's off pace. He needs to speed up. And so there is no standard as far as the communication goes. Each team can have their own set of signals. However, the majority of them are exactly what I just said. So you'll see a variety of ways that they signal these guys.
Charming looking strong here.
Charming's looking great, yep. No competition so far for him as far as...
Marty Pritchard in lane number 3 for Burnsville could be in second, but Kieran Sicoli is right there on his heels.
Yeah, and you wait till, we start to get to the final laps. We're really going to see things change. Now, even Charming is off his pace. So he's obviously leading, but they're letting him know that he is off his pace. They want him to speed up.
As he's getting to the halfway point, I believe, Tom,
Yeah, they're right at the halfway point. One of the things, we got this moment. One of the things we want to do is we want to thank all of our volunteers that come out here to help with timing and all the different things that go on. Our in-pool announcer, Mike Tongas, as well as those folks that are working the Colorado and of course, the meet manager. And, of course, we want to thank our coaches, too. They do a great job.
And so as we a good kick out of watching the coaches on this one. They really do get animated. And so watching Coach Jake Kemna, John Hokinen, Emily Gabriel, it's kind of fun. Including the Burnsville coaches, it's kind of fun to watch them get a little excited.
All right, we're seeing them turning the cards upside down and chumming the water. So you'll see that there in lane number 5 in just a second. Yeah, so that's telling him he's really off pace. Does not mean that he's not doing well. It just means that he's off pace from where the coaches want him to be.
Yep.
And so they need him to speed up.
Hey, while we have a moment, continue with those shout outs and likes, and great job tonight for our audience here watching tonight.
Let's go for it here. We're going to do a little telethon for our likes again. Here it is. We're going to put them on the screen here. We're going to ask you guys, while they're on the screen, go ahead. If you haven't hit like already, please go hit like. It lets us know that you want to continue to see this. While that goes on, a couple of things I want to show you here is that over on the left-hand side of your screen, you'll see that Charming in lane number 4 is getting a bell rung for him. And that's letting him know that he is on his final lap and he is the lead swimmer. So we do have a couple of times here for two of the swimmers previously. They're both Burnsville swimmers. Marty Pritchard in lane number 3's previous time was a 6:01.72. And he's again in lane number 3. And in lane number 5, his teammate Thomas Pritchard has a previous time of 6:53.31. And again, those two apparently are brothers, I'm guessing. Coming in to finish first will be Charming with a time of
5:52.65. Coming in second for Burnsville will be Marty Pritchard, time of 5:59.83. And coming in third is Kieran Sicoli, time of 6:02.17.
So that is a best time for Marty over in lane number 3. As we said before, his previous time was a 6:01.72.
Lane number 6, Jackson Helmberger, comes in fourth with a time of 6:09. Our internet. So now we're back here. Technical difficulties. Thomas Pritchard finished up with a time of 7:11.67. And Tom, maybe we should do our Chuck a Duck for the ISD 196 to get some internet service.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, unfortunately, we are broadcasting on the same guest Wi-Fi network that everybody else in here is using for their cell phones. And so we are competing. So you may see some glitches here and there. We do apologize for that, but hopefully you won't see much of that.
It has been pretty good, typically.
Yeah, it's been very solid otherwise. All right, up next, we have the 200-yard freestyle relay. And we're going to start with the junior varsity. And once again, this is an all Rosemount event and heat.
We have a diver relay here tonight.
Yep, lanes 4 and 6. I'll let you go ahead and take it, Scott.
So in lane number 4, we have Sam Scott, Emmett West, Eddie McBride, and Zach Manwarn, our diver relay. In lane number 6 for Rosemount, Tamarit Meret, Abe Christensen, Diego Blanco, and Luke Lesher. I think this is Zach Manwarn in the water. I think. I'm trying to see. Emmett's going to be getting in the water here for Rosemount.
If that's Zach, he's out of order.
No, that was Sam Scott.
Yeah, that's Sam Scott. And we spoke to Sam earlier.
Yep, he did a great job. Tamarit's finish up here his first 50. We're going to give way to Abe Christensen.
And in lane number 4, we do have Emmett in the water currently.
Yep. 8th grader diver.
Yeah.
I love the fact that they get the divers involved.
Yeah, me too.
I'm sure I'll hear about it at home, but that's okay.
Oh, really? Usually these guys love doing it. Eddie the Eagle's up next in lane number 4. Into the water he goes.
Abe Christensen, lane number 6 for Rosemount. Eddie the Eagle, I see his parents videoing it, which is awesome.
His real name, by the way, is Eddie McBride.
Yeah. We have Diego Blanco is going to begin in lane 6. Zach Manwarn's going to be up in.
Yep, he's getting ready to get in the water here, and he's second. In lane number 4. Don't want to go too early. There he goes. Nice dive, by the way. Into the water he goes. He's got that long body, so he should be able to rock and roll here with the freestyle.
Oh, he's even got a turn.
It is an interesting pace he's got going there.
A lot of arms and legs.
Yeah.
Who's in the water in lane number 6 here, Tom?
In lane number 6, I believe that's Luke Lesher.
Rosemount in lane number 4 comes in with a time of 2:11.5, the diver relay. And Luke's going to finish up here.
Looking good.
Yeah.
On his way back here for his final lap.
After watching that lane number 4, there's reasons why they're divers.
Well, you know, lane number 4, according to my almanac here, says that they previously had a 1:38.37 in this. Or no, I'm sorry, lane number 6. So we'll see those times improve as time goes on. All right, up next is going to be the 200-yard freestyle relay varsity. We'll have a single heat of that with a full boat of swimmers. Again, Burnsville will be in the odd lanes, and Rosemount will be in the even lanes. Into the water they go. In lane number 1 for Burnsville is Jax Bergman, Jackson Neiman, Dominic Collette, and Jack Christman. In lane number 2 for Rosemount, Johnny Joshua, Emmett Vo, Kieran Sokoli, Jackson Helmberger. Lane number 3 for Burnsville, Charles Burns, Jackson Sandquist, Arnold Sweet, Olu Oladeju. In lane 4 for Rosemount, Winston Larson, Mackenzie Schroeder, Cooper Pedersen, and Nolan Hansen. Lane number 5 for Burnsville is William Stoiber, Seamus Booz, Zion Frank, and Wyatt Hole. And finally, in lane number 6 for Rosemount is Connor Brown, Ash Beagle, Carter Callis, and Micah Kang.
Mackenzie Schroeder looking strong here. Cooper Pedersen getting in the water. Looks like there's a battle for second time here in lanes 2 and 3. Or 3 and 4, I should say. Oh yeah, 2 and 3. With Rosemount and Burnsville. In lane number 2, I think it's Kieran Sokoli in the water. In the water, Nolan Hansen for the anchor leg in lane number 4. Jackson Helmberger getting on the blocks here in lane number 2. Lane number 6 for Rosemount. Carter Calous in the water. It looked like, I think.
That was a nice turn there by Nolan Hansen, lane number 4 at the other end of the pool as he comes to the finish line. And he will finish for his team with a time of 1:44.51. We're going to get you a score update right after this one.
And lane number 6 comes in second with a time of 1:52.3. Tom, that was really good swim. And then lane number 2 for Rosemount comes in third with a 2:07. Lane number 3 for Burnsville comes in third
with a 2:09.84.
It's 5. Coming in 5th for Burnsville, 2:15.65. And lane number 1 here for Burnsville finish up at a 2:25.93.
All right, let's get that score update for you. Right now, the score is showing Rosemount 80 and Burnsville Blaze 46. We'll be back in just a moment with the 100-yard backstroke junior varsity. All right, we're back with the 100-yard backstroke junior varsity. Again, this is an all Rosemount heat. We'll have 2 swimmers, lane number 2 and lane number 4. In lane number 2 is Cade Beagle, and in lane number 4 is Ryan Slininger. Slininger. Scott and I like to kid each other throughout the live stream.
Give us a shout out here as we got a great backstroke junior varsity heat here going on. It's really competitive.
Yeah, we haven't gotten a shout out in quite some time. Tell us where you're watching from, who your favorite swimmer is. And we're going to get some more score updates from you here shortly.
Cade Beagle, not Ash, his twin. Cade's doing a nice job here. He's got early lead here as they're going to be making the turn for their final 25.
While we're watching it here, I'm going to give you another update here. This is for the junior varsity. The junior varsity sees Rosemount with 73 and Burnsville junior varsity 7. And you got to remember that's because Rosemount has a really good-sized junior varsity set of swimmers.
So Cade comes in, takes first with a time of 1:15.70, and Ryan comes in second with a time of 1:19.75.
Nice. All right, up next is going to be the 100-yard backstroke varsity. And once again, we should have a full boat of swimmers. Interesting that we don't have previous times at all for the Rosemount, but we do for Burnsville. Don't usually see that. And they're off in lane number 1, Xander Boyko with Burnsville. Lane number 2, Asher Steffen with Rosemount. Lane number 3, Oliver Deneen with Burnsville. Lane 4, Wes Knapp with Rosemount. Lane number 5, Pietro Rossi with Burnsville. And in lane number 6, Cal Chafin with Rosemount.
Wes Knapp out to an early lead here.
Yep, he's got about a half a body length lead over lane number 3. That's Oliver from Burnsville. Oliver had a pretty good turn there, though, and a good
really
push.
Good
now it's almost neck and neck between Wes and Oliver, lanes 3 and 4. Let's watch at the turn here. Wes had an awful good turn on that one as well, but they are still neck and neck.
It's going to be a photo finish, Tom.
It's going to be close, but I think, well, I'm not going to call it. Wes was a little bit ahead. Nice move. Did you see that at the end where Wes dove down?
Yeah, Wes took first with time of 58.48. Burnsville, Oliver took second with a time of 58.67.
I'll tell you, it's those little pieces of technique that make the difference when you are that close. Could have been anybody that took that one.
Nice job.
All right, that will do it for the 100-yard backstroke. Up next is going to be the 100-yard breaststroke. Another difficult stroke. So the breaststroke and the butterfly are the two most difficult strokes in our events. And there will be no junior varsity in this one, just varsity. We will have a full set of lanes here.
For Burnsville, Zion Frank. Lane number 2 for Rosemount, Anthony Moore. Lane number 3, Jackson Newman from Burnsville. Lane number 4 for Rosemount, Winston Larson. Lane number 5 for Burnsville, Jackson Sundquist. And lane number 6 from Rosemount, Mason Breeden. Winston Larson out to an early lead here. Anthony Moore is another new swimmer, Tom, that I actually asked him the first time I met him that whether he was at swimming or he was supposed to be playing basketball. He's really tall. Lane number 6 for Rosemount, Mason Breeden in second here, just by Nick. Winston Larson out to a good lead on this varsity heat. Lane number 3 for Burnsville, Jackson. He's got second right now with Mason over in lane 6 vying there. Winston Larson's going to come in first here tonight. Let's see if Mason Breeden can catch Jackson. Winston's going to come in first with a time of 1:19.64. Nice swim for Winston, personal best. Jackson from Burnsville is going to come in second. And Mason's going to come in third. Jackson comes in second with time of 1:30.53. Lane number 6, Mason comes in third with a time of 1:34.23. Lane number 1 for Burnsville, Zion comes in fourth with a time of 1:36.09. And coming in fifth for Rosemount, Anthony Moore with a time of 1:41.07. And it didn't shut off here. Oh. So our final event, Tom, of the night.
This is going to do it. We're getting down to it right here.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
400-yard freestyle relay, and this is a varsity heat. Let's get a quick score here before we go into it. Rosemount 92, Burnsville 61. That is our current score here. It's safe to say Burnsville is not going to win tonight. It's going to be Rosemount that takes the win, the W tonight. But they both swam their hearts out here. And it's been a lot of fun watching it here. So we got one event left. Now, one thing you guys don't do with the boys, Scott, that the girls do is for the final swim here, the 400 freestyle relay, everybody in the place raises their arms up. And as they enter the water, they say whoosh. But the boys don't do that. We'll have to get that. We're going to have to get that introduced.
Either we're not that much fun.
Into the water they go. And lane number 2 for Rosemount is Kate Beagle, Cooper Pedersen, Kieran Sokoli, and Nolan Hansen. Lane number 3 for Burnsville, Marty Pritchard, Oliver Deneen, Pietro Rossi, and Xander Boyko. And lane number 4 for Rosemount, Emmett Bowe, Cal Chapin, Charming Shu, and Wes Knapp. Lane number 5 for Burnsville, Thomas Pritchard, Arnold Sweet, Charles Burns, and Dominic Collette. And in lane number 4 for Rosemount, Scott Sam, Connor Brown, Asher Stefan, and Nikita Grinberg.
Rosemount out to an early lead here in lane number 4.
So Sam Scott's out there. I saw there in lane number 6, by the way.
He's playing both ways, Tom, if he was in football.
That's right.
Next up in lane number 4, I think Cal Chafin. I was paying attention. Oliver Deneen, I think, is in lane number 3 for Burnsville, along with lane number 2 for Rosemount, Cooper Pedersen.
Yeah, Cooper Pedersen is currently in lane number 2 there. In the lead right now is going to be, it's close. Wait a minute, on the blocks right now. Let's get the block change here. Go ahead, Scott.
Charming Chu in lane number 4 for Burnsville. It will be
Kieran.
Pietro Rossi. And in lane number 2 for Rosemount, Kieran Sokoli, or Sokoli, I should say. Sokoli? In lane number 6 for Rosemount, Asher Steffen.
It's almost like Spicoli.
Yeah. Looks like there's a battle here, lane 3 and 4, Tom.
Well, there's definitely a battle lane 3 and 4. But, and right now Burnsville is winning that battle in lane number 3. Ooh. But at the turn at the other end of the pool, Rosemount had a great turn and is now leading in that competition. Boy, it's really close, though.
It is so close. This anchor leg's going to get in the water here. Wes Knapp's going to be in for Rosemount. And Xander Boyko, the diver.
Nolan Hansen just entered the water over in lane number 2 for Rosemount.
That Wes Knapp got about a body length lead.
Oh, yeah. That's a full body length right there. Beautiful turn. And away he goes. He's going to lengthen that lead. You watch.
They're talking fuel the jet.
Fuel the jet.
That means you got your last 25. Give it all you got.
I thought they were saying USA.
that goes back to one of the alumni, Dylan Everett. That's something he started. So Wes Knapp's going to take first here for Rosemount.
Yeah, with no problem at all. Time of 3:54.88. And over in lane number 3, Burnsville will finish with a 3:58.37. Lane number 2 for Rosemount's going to finish with a 4:04.77.
Nolan Hansen had a nice leg there. Lane number 6 for Rosemount's going to come in. 4th at 4:17.81.
Boy, these swimmers are spent. Look at them. Boy, they are out of breath. We're going to get a final score for you here, at least as far as we know it.
Before this event. Right?
Yeah, it's before this event for sure. I'm not sure that it's not going to make any difference, to be honest with you here. The score right now is Rosemount 92, Burnsville 61. Heck of a competition tonight. Both teams did a great job. This will probably be the score that's announced, though, just so you know. Typically, that's what Tongass will have, our in-pool announcer. Still got a couple of swimmers in the water here.
Lane number 5 for Burnsville finishing up.
And lane number 1. Great job. Once again, we want to thank you all for watching tonight. It's been our pleasure to bring you this event. This is Tom Rucci. I'm here with my cohort, Scott Manwaran.
Hey, big shout out to Mr. Rucci here for all the production, technical. We've had some technical difficulties tonight, but Mr. Johnny on the spot.
You know, it only gets better. So don't forget to join us again here next time when we bring you the Rosemount Irish. And I am going to look for one more update from the score, but my understanding is that is the final, 92-61. All right, everybody, have a great night. Thanks so much for coming out to watch here on the interwebs. And we'll see you soon.
Hey, thanks again.